talking from a parent's perspective, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, the comfort of the parent, because one thing, I'm the president of this company, and when my kids started doing these classes, um, there is a very uncomfortableness of a parent going into a class for the first time. Um, and it's not that the surroundings aren't pleasant. It's not that the teacher isn't pleasant. It's that, you're not really sure what you're getting into. Um, you're not, some of the songs maybe you don't know. Um, and there's this automatic tension that arises
Hmm.
that doesn't allow you to free yourself. Um, and that makes it very, very hard for a parent. And it's very easy, like you said, Ellen, to lay back in a corner and say, this is a child's class. I'm just going to play on my phone or read a book or whatever. Um, it's very easy to do that. And it's very hard to actually become an active participant like you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always that other safety issue of opening their mouths to sing. I don't
Hmm.
sing, I don't sing in tune. I all those stories we get from parents, that music teacher told me to stop singing when everyone else was, and I never ever sing. Um, or even discomfort with their bodies. You know,
Hmm.
I've many times have had parents in the room, and getting off the floor could be difficult for them, and or they have a bad knee, or the child wants to be picked up and they can't pick up that child for whatever reason, or they don't want to pick up their child for whatever reason. And so we the teacher, we're constantly looking for what's the safe space for that parent right now, and how could we expand that just a little bit, verse, to get them out of their own little shell and maybe actually sing a verse. So the call response songs are a great example of where, there's nothing like singing. We were doing a Little Tom Tinker, and you have to sing "Mama," and then there's silence, and the parents are all going, "You mean I have to sing?" And that's a great beginning to get them to come out and respond. So there's that, sing along aspect, and then there's that call response aspect that we offer in the classes that helps again open up, and laughter. The silliness of that song, of singing that and yeah.
Yeah, and I think that this is all good for us to remember as teachers, that it does take time, and we just need to be patient with those parents and not expect too much of them at the beginning, but we can be encouragers, and we can say little sentences that help put them at ease at every point. And to think, and going back to what you were saying, Jeff, as a parent in a class, I remember feeling that way with Ben as a baby, because it was really the first babies class I'd ever been in. And it was taught by somebody else. And even I had a hard time getting into that. I have to fall into sort of a comfortable place here with Ben and with the other moms. And there's just a lot going on for a new parent, I think. So we should be gracious, and but we should try to put them at ease. And the other point I want to touch on is to be sure that we tell parents that their child wants to hear them sing, and they need to hear that their voice, they need to feel the vibration of them singing. And for them, there's no judgment. They don't care what you're singing. They care that it's your voice. And that's the most important thing to that child. And so and that's a hard point to get across to parents, because back to what you were saying, if they've been told that they can't sing, then they're going to be right away. They're going to say, yeah, but we just have to keep encouraging them that they want to hear your voice. Give them opportunities to sing on Lou, do the song if they don't know the words. Can you hum it? Whatever you can do to get them singing is really, really important. And the other thing I always like to tell parents or new teachers is, and also to parents, is that if your child gets a little older and they're sitting in your lap and you're singing and they turn around to cover your mouth, that's not because they don't think you're a good singer. That is because they're trying to hear themselves sing. And I'm pretty sure it was Lorna that I heard say that. like many years ago, that they're trying to they're just getting to the point where they're putting their little voices out, and it's a lot maybe to process. And so if they do that, that's because it's becoming about their voice. So don't take that personally. I've had a lot of parents worried that that meant, oh, I'm no good.
I'm no
But
good.
we want them to keep singing.